Hello, my jelly fighters, and welcome to your daily brogue for the 17th of September, I believe. So, let's see. What did I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about late-stage capitalism and why it's a bunch of hokum. Okay, so it's hokum just like capitalism is hokum. That is to say, there's no such goddamn thing, alright? This is something that was made up by people to criticize capitalism. They just gave this a name. And they're saying, well, these are some of the problems that I see today. Some of them are real, some of them are not. That's okay. That's not okay, actually. We'll probably end up talking about that. They don't like things like, the same old things. Really. They don't like consumerism. They don't like, especially when it happens to other people. They're all happy with their own consumerism, but other people, it's no big deal. Strength, good. So what's the deal with late-stage capitalism? What is it? Well, because it's the stuff that people don't like about capitalism. Okay, so this is paralytic gas, right? Yeah, so this is a rat trap scratching from nearby walls. So what we need to do... Okay, I'm not sure if we can do this. Right now it's fine, now it's not. Now it's fine. So, some of these things have to do with capitalism, maybe, but not really. We've got to be careful about it. But, for example, don't equip steps. There's another ring. Another ring of clairvoyance. Probably don't need 2 rings of clairvoyance. But there's a flail. 13 may be a little low for a flail. So try out for something a little bit more our speed. Okay, let's see, alright. There's an axe. Let's go with the axe, just for fun. See what happens with it. Another potion of strength. That makes the axe almost viable. The magical abilities are a good thing. Get suppressed if you don't have proper strength. It might still show up, but they get suppressed to some degree. I think tried to walk right. There's a skull over there. You want to go up in that region over there. All that has is a bloodwort stalk. Fire immunity, oops. No key over here. stuff. Oh, there's a secret door. There we go. Alright. Two secret doors, or two leather armors. Let's try T. Oh, leather armor of respiration. That's good. That's actually awesome. Right. Let's throw Lee over here. So we can get that. Monkey. Let's demonkify the monkey. Demonk the monkey. Guess you don't demonk a monk, you defrock a monk. Okay. So, spear, teleportation charm. Another scroll. I thought it was a ring. Oh, it was a... to kill 5 things. Okay, so... confusion. I'm no longer confused. I'm no longer that confused. All right. Let's see if we can wander around here. There we go. That's the way to take care of that guy. Invisibility. It's good here. Plus 0x. There's a diamond ring. Mama's going to buy me a diamond ring. So, one of the things is inequality, right? We dislike the rising inequality, as they say. But that's a bit of a myth, right? It's a myth in the following sense. That is, the idea of inequality, rising inequality, is based on the idea, well, it's based on data, at least in the United States, that's taken from okay, the wife is home, so I'm going to have to go deal with that. But it's based on the family income. Okay, so I'm going to go off. I'll probably have dinner and watch a movie or something. Come back before bed. You tell me what the problem with basing this on family income is when I come back. Alright, you've had 4 hours, and we're just going to wait until, well, we better test some stuff. Tan is incineration. Oh crap. Now I'm out. Levitation and fire. Caustic gas. Man, I'm dead. Okay, well, that's what happened. So hopefully you have an answer for me. I probably should have. No, didn't. materialize in a puddle, so I'm dead. Flail was bad. Could have gotten into some fun. Had a few things I could have fixed up. Just didn't look at the things when I came back after 4 hours. Alright, so anyways, what were we talking about? Late stage capitalism. Yeah, late stage capitalism, just a fake thing like anything else. Doesn't have anything to do with the real world. So, nice to hear about it. It's an interesting thing to hear about. But, you know, people, I saw a few people, it sounds like they want it to be where capitalism fails and all that. But it's probably just hopeful thinking, wishful thinking, right? Putting a lot of things, blaming a lot of things on, you know, late stage capitalism, like the pandemic. I literally heard an economist from Northwestern blame the pandemic on that, on late stage capitalism, as well as the housing crisis, which probably had nothing to do with capitalism, or maybe a little to do with capitalism, but was mostly due to bad policies and some poor things. So we had a couple of issues with different policies that screwed things up, both in, you know, encouraging rental to people who, or encouraging home ownership for people who couldn't afford homes, as well as bailouts, and put those two together, you have an issue. But neither of those are capitalism. Both of those are extra capitalistic. Both of those are, you know, basically democracy at work. Those, right? So one of the things I saw was saying, you know, you have to separate capitalism from democracy. That's absolutely true. The problem is people don't make the right separation, right? You know, they make sort of the wrong separation. So, oh well. When I came back, I should have noticed what my situation was before I started use identifying potions. Really, really awful. Makes me feel sad. But there you go. Late stage capitalism, just more BS. Yeah. So the kids want to be. So here are the list of things that the dropouts. What did they say? I don't dream of labor. The three things that people want. What they want. They want to be financially stable, happy, and not working too much. It sounds nice. But, you know, you're 25. It takes a little while to really be financially stable. Not working too much, that's nice, but, you know, it kind of depends on your job. And what do you mean by too much? You know, they seem to think that you could, I mean, literally, one of them said, I don't want to work more than 15 hours a week. Whereas, of course, another one said, I quit my job and I started doing my own business. So I went from working 9 to 5 days a week, to working 8 to 7 days a week. So, what does that not working too much mean? Being happy has nothing to do with your job, unless you have a really nasty job. But in general, being happy is sort of more to do with you than the rest of the world, right? The rest of the world doesn't make you happy. You make you happy. You get to decide how you frame your life. And if you're wandering around blaming capitalism or something like that, blaming other people for your feelings, yeah, you're not going to feel very good about anything. You're going to feel like you're it's screwed up. But you're the one who's made yourself unhappy, period. It's not the other way around. Financial stability, that doesn't happen when you're 25. Unless, you have a trust fund. That's pretty low. Happy, that's mostly you, how you look at your world. Not working too much. I can honestly say that you probably need to work more than 15 hours a week to hold up your part, right? To do your part in society. No matter what people say, right? For Keynes and Russell both sort of say, Keynes, and Russell both sort of say, by now we should all be working no more than 2 or 3 days a week. But that's if we want to live like 1920. You don't want to live like 1920. We want to live better. We want to have a nicer life, and that doesn't happen unless you work more. So maybe at working, 15 hours a week, you could live like pretty well, like you were in 1920, right? You wouldn't have air conditioning. That would be bad. You might not have a refrigerator. Your apartment would basically be a studio apartment, maybe even less. I mean, back then, even up until the 50s and 60s, right, you were living in other kinds of housing. So my feeling is that that's not going to happen. So you're not unhappy because of capitalism, all right? You're unhappy because of you. You're unhappy because of the way you frame the world. The world didn't frame you.